think I've legitimately forgotten how to do this. Hello, how are you, my dear friends? I've been gone for a month. I did not post a single video all of February because it was my birth month and I was in New York and London and LA doing business things, like businesswoman I am. So like a year ago I was doing this series where I was making original characters with input from you guys. And earlier in this glorious year of 2019, I did that again with a live stream. And that's what I want to talk about today. So technically I've only made videos for the first 6 characters that I've designed, and number 7 and 8 have had surveys completed, but I haven't drawn the characters yet. Will I ever draw them? Who knows? I'm perpetually overwhelmed by everything. If you want to take part in the initial survey step of these, I recommend following my second channel. That's where I do almost all of my live streams. At some point, I would like to get a Twitch channel going, but I haven't yet. Perpetually overwhelmed! So if you would like to see the full-length character creation, everything from getting user-based input to drawing the character in real time, you can see all of that on my second channel. First, let's go through all of the winning characteristics from the live stream survey. My original goal for this was to make like a monster non-human guy, but the main goal was to develop a villain, so have that in mind. The 3 polls I had for clothing ended up being a cropped hoodie for the top, ripped jeans and fishnets for the bottoms, and combat boots for shoes. His color scheme ended up being copper, metal, and rust. His monster theme ended up being glitched. His personality type is sly, smart, and cynical. His hobby is dark magic. His worst habit is that he is a hopeless romantic. His obsession is aesthetics. Weapon of choice is seduction. Pet peeve is people who walk slow. His star sign is a Leo. His job aspirations are to be a hitman. His hidden talent is that he can tell when people are lying. His greatest fear is being alone. His top 3 embellishments were earrings, sharp teeth, and a tattoo sleeve. An additional aspect about him is that he's very good with kids. His favorite food, drink, and color are sushi, coffee, and midnight blue. I also asked for a favorite song, but that was just so that I could put together a playlist of semi-decent music to listen to while I was drawing him. I tricked you all into giving me music recommendations. Usually when I draw these characters, I'll end up finding one song that I feel fits them as a character, and that becomes like their character song, and eventually I will tell you what all of those songs are, but not right now. It's been a while since I've seen this, so I don't completely remember all of my process. Give me a sec. So usually when I put together these characters, I'll do separate full body sketches. I didn't do that for this one. I just dove right into it, just like Philip DeFranco. I was extremely happy with how it started. I don't completely remember where I got this pose from. I feel like I just googled some and this felt like appropriate for the character's personality. Very minimal planning with this one. Because his monster theme was supposed to be glitched, I decided I would just add that after the fact, because in my experience, that's the easiest way to make something look glitched, is when you have the entire image. Also, because his monster theme is glitched, I feel like he's probably a villain who can exist within technology. I picture him being kind of like a sentient computer virus. Bread ended up becoming a theme of this character in the chat, so I put a pretzel on his cropped hoodie. Bread is now a central theme of this character. I really have no idea how to draw abs. In terms of the actual coloring of this piece, I decided to go with the copper theme for his cropped hoodie, a rust theme for his combat boots, and then his jeans are more of the desaturated blue metal color. I also gave him gingery brown hair because I wanted it to look rust colored. The background doesn't really mean anything, I don't think. I just mainly went for something that just looked kind of nice and aesthetic. It kind of just happened. I had tried a couple different ways to do the glitching effect, but I ended up kind of defaulting to the way that I always do glitching, and that is to just cut various parts and move them left and right. It's the fastest, cleanest way to make something look glitched, at least in my experience. So not counting the survey live stream, it looks like this character took roughly 3 hours to make, just based on the live streams. I really don't have that much to say about this. If you want to see the full-length process, it's all on my second channel. But there he is, my lovely glitched boy. This is the very first character in this series that I have created completely digitally. So now comes the fun part of naming our good boy. Here's how that works. If you are watching this video in the first 24 hours it has been uploaded, then you can suggest a name in the comments. After the first 24 hours, I'm going to go through, grab a bunch of the names that I think fit him, and then I'll put them in a poll up there. And you can vote on a name. And then I'm just gonna give it a few days, and whatever the winning result will become this character's name. If the name has already been chosen, it's probably in the title title of this video. I like this process for making these characters a little bit better because I can give you access to the real-time character creation. So if you want to take part in that, once again, just subscribe to my second channel. I live stream on Sundays in the afternoon. Hopefully I will be starting a new character this Sunday. I think that is everything, so I'm gonna give you 800 awesome points for making it all the way to the end of this video, and hopefully I will see you later. Goodbye. Look at my fancy Harley Quinn Batman shirt. I got it at a thrift store. Are we done? I think I need to be done. Huh.